Well, it looks like we're live here, folks. Welcome to the wonderful 9 o'clock call here tonight. Got backup? Anybody's got backup? I just want to make sure that I'm coming through loud and clear. So if you guys just want to give me a heads up in the chat there, that would be awesome. If you guys can hear me, I guess you can hear me. Okay, that's great. Just kind of for a little bit. I just want to take a couple minutes to let you all know who that I am. So I'm up here in Northern Ontario, Canada, and I live in a city called Sudbury. And honestly, it's one of the greatest cities in Northern Ontario. I mean, we've got a lake, cities around a lake. It's great, boardwalks, all this kind of stuff. I can, hop on a motorcycle, enduro, and I can go maybe 30 minutes away from my house, and I can have some great fishing. I can, go camping. I can have dinner in the city and so forth. So I just want to let you guys know that it doesn't matter where you're from. Okay. It doesn't matter who you are. All you need to believe in yourself, in what we have, and really just make things happen by doing something every single day. So it doesn't matter where you are. See, for me, in 1992, I married my beautiful wife, and we've been married ever since 1992. So that's a little over 30 years. But we got married the first year the Blue Jays won the World Series. They won the World Series again the following year, and it was kind of exciting. It really was. But I'm telling you this because that was the year of my first introduction into network marketing. Okay. It's kind of interesting where everybody's from. Keith, you're from Guelph. Fantastic. My son's down in Hamilton. We've got Shelburne. We've got Kissimmee, Florida. Hey, John, I've been there. Monterey. Panama City, Panama. I just had a friend that came back from Panama City. He just loves it there. He travels there all the time. So, yeah, Paul, vintage, 1985. He's got me beat by 7 years. So my background's in chemical engineering. But I'm one of those engineers that's a little bit different than most. No pocket protector, not stuck, introvert. I've always been, top of my class, captain of my teams, all Ontario volleyball player. So I've always excelled. I've always worked hard. I mean, my mom took me out of hockey. You got to hear this story. My mom took me out of hockey and put me in bowling. Back in the day, we had chin straps and a helmet. We didn't have face guards. We didn't have anything like that. And she took me out because I dislocated my jaw running into a goalpost. So she put me in bowling. And bowling, folks, I became very good at, and I was third in Canada one year. So I've excelled at everything I've done, but I got to tell you something. It's been work. It's been effort, and it's been tough. Okay. It doesn't come easy. Nothing does. You've heard Joel's story. You've heard Mike's story. These guys are phenomenal individuals. They've got a product here that we just have to grab a hold of, and we have to share with everybody. But how do you share it? How do you do that, right? My first introduction to network marketing was in 1992, before we got married. It was actually our photographer, and he better be on this call because he's part of the team. But he introduced me to water filters and air filters. For any of you old guys out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. But did I fail? Man, I failed miserably. And I worked so hard. But then in 1995, after 3 years of trying, I figured that wasn't something that I really wanted to do. I found my home. I found my company. And we've built an incredible business, my wife and I, since 1995. And we're earning residual income on a monthly basis. And I'm so excited, blessed, and happy to be part of this brand new explosive system called Got Backup. Now, tonight, I'm going to share with you a little bit of marketing on Facebook. I want you guys to know that am I an expert? By no means. I'm not an expert. I don't consider myself an expert, but I can share with you very, very, very specific ways to build a business just on Facebook. A lot of my business I built on Facebook, and you still can today. And what's interesting is Facebook, when it first started out, Facebook was really for the young people, right? It was a platform where people would post pictures and, those sorts of things and share stuff with their friends. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, like what's my daughter doing on Facebook? So then mom and dad got on Facebook, and then they left, they went to Instagram, right? And then, they're on Instagram, and then, well, what are they doing over there? And then we go, us old dogs, we go over to Instagram, and we check out what's going on Instagram, right? And now it's, TikTok, and there's so many social tools out there, but I'll tell you something that you need and must write down. Okay? If you have a pen, you must write this down, because this is what it all comes down to. All right? To build a business, you have to relationship, you have to friendship, and you must not bullshit anybody. Okay? Relationshiping, friendshipping, and not bullshitting anybody. That is key. All right. And it's very important to understand that. So with Facebook is a social media platform that allows us to talk to people that we might not know. How do we do that? How do we talk to these people? Well, it's a great fishing zone. It's a great fishing lake. It's a great fishing pond, but you must know how to do things, and you must know how to do them effectively and the right way, so you don't end up in a place called Facebook jail where you can't log on to Facebook for 3, 4, 5 days, 10 days, whatever, right? It's important. And guys, I'm sorry I can't follow along with all the texts that are ripping through there. I might look at them a little bit later, but what I want to do personally is I want to spend about 40 minutes together. I like to spend about 40 minutes, maybe go through some questions and see if there's anything I can do to assist you. Yeah. Bruce, now I'm talking old school. You have a pen, you better write this down. Get that napkin presentation out. Okay. So let me share my screen with you guys so that you can understand what I'm talking about here. Boom, boom, boom. They keep changing. That's the one I want to share right there. Okay. Now you guys should be able to see this, right? Let me know if you can see this. This is my Facebook page, or what we call our wall. All right. And the wall is a little bit different than the news feed, and we're going to talk about that. Okay. So you can see that. And I just want to make sure that when I flip to this, you're able to see that. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So your wall is very different from your news feed. So your wall is where you're going to put all of your posts, all of your pictures. Okay. This is where you're going to change some things. But what you have to understand is, if you're going to build a business on Facebook, you have to have the right settings. Okay. So I want to go through the settings very quickly. And Facebook banned you 2 months ago. Well, Jim, you just have to do it properly. You have to learn how to do it. So if they banned you completely, you could set up another account. You can use a different email. They allow you to do that. And you know what? You can go fishing the right way. So what's important in Facebook, guys, is that you have your settings properly here. Okay. So when you're on your wall, this is my wall. So when I log into Facebook, I don't end up here. I don't end up on my wall, right? I just want you guys to know that where you end up is here. Let me show you. You end up in your newsfeed. Okay. This is where you end up when you first come on Facebook. All right. Is your newsfeed. But what you want to make sure you do is set up your settings properly. So in the settings tab, which is right here, you'll see your picture. This is your Facebook profile, just like this Facebook profile is here. This is our dog, Daisy. I haven't taken my picture off yet because my wife and I really miss this dog. We had to put her down in November of last year, and I just can't let her go yet. I never had a dog so amazing as Daisy. So anyway, this is your Facebook pic, your profile pic. And when you go to the top right of Facebook, you click on account and you go to settings. Now, under settings and privacy, you want to make sure that you can go in here step by step, but I just want to show you a couple things that are very important. So in your privacy settings, okay, you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself and your information. You follow this information, control and see who shares any of the information for you. And there's a privacy policy here, what it's all about. You can spend some time reading that. But you want to make sure that you set yourself up. So go through these steps very, very, very slowly. Okay. Learn how to use your information, teen privacy explained, and so forth. Understand what Facebook does and what they control more than anything. Okay. Now, excuse me. So, settings and privacy. So, go into settings, and in the settings tab, you'll see over here on the left hand side your Facebook information, which is right showing up here. And in the privacy tab, this is what's important. Okay, this is probably the most important part. So let's go back here again just to make sure it's under this button here, which is your profile, your settings and privacy, settings again, and then privacy on the left. So you want to be able to make sure that people, not just people who are your friends, because you want to be global, right? You want to reach out there and touch somebody that might not know who you are and might not ever be able to connect with you if you don't have your privacy settings set up right. You ever notice when you scroll down Facebook sometimes and you see people and they have 300 likes or 500 likes, and you look at yours and you get 2. What happened there? Well, I'm going to show you how to grow those up. Okay. All right. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. So right here, your activity. Okay. Who can see your future posts? You want to make that public. So all you do is you click it, edit it, make it public. Okay. You want to make sure that it's public. And then who can review all the posts and things you're tagged in? You want to use your activity log for that, because understand this. People are trolling. People are all over the internet trying to get your information. Okay. So you want to use the activity log in Facebook to be able to allow somebody to post to your wall. Okay. You ever go on Facebook and you go to a friend and you see all these weird posts about clothes and purses and all kinds of crazy stuff? Well, that happens because you actually have been hacked, perhaps, or you have your wall opened to allow anybody to post. Okay. Don't allow that. So you want to make sure that you use your activity log. Okay. Ray-Bans, lots of Ray-Bans, Bruce. You got that right. So, and then this one here, it says limit the audience for posts you've shared with friends of friends or public. So you want to limit past posts. You don't want everybody and their dog to see all of your last posts. Some of you may, but I've chosen to limit my past posts to really only a certain percentage of my friends on Facebook. Okay. And then who can see the people, pages, and lists that you follow? Just my friends. How people can find you? Who can send you friend requests? Anybody and everybody can send me a friend request. Okay. Who can see your friends list? Just my friends. I don't want everybody to see my friends list. And you come across some of these people. Is my screen blurry, guys? Maybe it's because... No, I can't do that, because if I do that, my audio gets removed. So that's as big as I could make my screen, guys. And if it looks blurry, I apologize, but it looks pretty clear to me here. Okay. So who can send friend requests? Who can see your friends list? And who can look you up using your email address provided with it? Okay. So everybody can see that. Maybe I could... I don't know if that helps, or... Anyway, I think it's pretty good. It is blurry, guys. Interesting. Maybe I could try a new layout. Is that better? Is it less blurry? Or maybe that. Is that better? Just small. Well, that's the text in Facebook, and that's my monitor. I have 3 monitors here, so that's as big as I can make it, guys. I apologize. So we'll try it this way so that excuse me, so that you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So, but this is small font even on my computer, because these are the privacy policies and everything. But as we move into what I want to share with you, you're going to see it a little bit bigger. So let's move into that. So again, your account, settings and privacy, settings again, click on privacy and go through this and set it up properly, because you want people publicly to see you, not just your friends, not just the people that you connect to, but you want to be able to see and meet people from all over the place if you do this right. Okay, so that's important with your privacy settings. Now, remember that Facebook is all about algorithms. Facebook is important to understand that. It's all about algorithms. So I want you to remember this number 5. Okay, 5. 5 is a key number because Facebook wants you to type at least 5 words in a reply, 5 words in a wall post, 5 words anywhere. They want 5, not a comma, words. Okay, if you do 2, the algorithm may not pick you up. You have a higher percentage to get picked up if you do 5. Okay, is everybody with me? 5. Okay, so let's move back to my wall. My news feed. So here's what you need to do. Okay, and if you're making notes, great. If you're not, if you're recording, anyway, that's fine. So in order to create this kind of response, okay, let me go to my wall. This is my wall. This is where I post. So on Saturday, my wife and I went out and we helped her her aunt at a yard sale. We went there. We gave them a hand. It was early in the morning, and we went out there and we helped them set up. It was a lot of fun. You know, she was moving out of her apartment into a new apartment, and then my wife and I went out for lunch. You can see the picture there. But this is social posting. Okay, this is social posting. So what I mean by social posting is you or your family or something that you love, you're posting on Facebook. Okay. Now you can see right here, this house, my wife and I just downsized from that. Our son and our daughter have moved out. We didn't need, the 4 living rooms and the 4 bedrooms and the 4 bathrooms and the massive double car garage, which I do miss quite a bit. Anyway, so we downsized and we're in this house now. So I have this office. It's really nice. It overlooks the road. I really like it, the street. But what I'm trying to say here is if you look at my post, it's received 77 likes. Okay, 18 comments. Now, the reason why, myself, Joel, anybody that you see on social media that receives, 50 or plus likes on their posts is one of 2 things. 1, they're an influencer, or 2, they're meeting the criteria of the algorithms on Facebook. Okay. Now, I don't know how many of you here today are actual influencers on Facebook or Instagram, right? And that's based on a number of followers that you have. Okay. But I am going to tell you this. I'm going to show you how to sneak around these algorithms to get people to like your posts, which is key. Okay. Because when a person likes your post, that gives them a connection to you, number 1. And number 2, it gives you the authority and opportunity to message them. Say, hey, what's going on in your life? Hey, how's it going? Hey, what have you been up to? Hey, thanks for liking my post. What have you been doing today? Sherry and I were out and we helped out at a garage sale with my wife's aunt, and you start to create that relationshiping, right? That friendshipping. And always remember not to bullshit anybody, because that's important today. You want to treat people the way that you want to be treated every single time. Never burn a bridge. Okay, never burn a bridge. And I'll tell you why. I was just telling Joel tonight, a guy who I worked with years ago, lives in Colombia, South America, messaged me out of the blue today. All right. And we started talking. He's joining God Backup. We got on a call through Facebook Messenger with his nephew, who speaks great English, and Ephraim's English isn't too bad. and he's joining us, and he's an incredible networker. And the cool thing is that it's all because you never burn a bridge and you socially actually connect with people the right way. So I'm going to teach you how to do that, because I don't think all of us on here, all right, are truly influencers. We may think we are in our minds, right? But truly, we might not be in our actual social media accounts. So let me show you what needs to get done. So if you're going to post on Facebook, right, there's really no good time or bad time to post, folks. There really isn't. It's just about being consistent. So for me, I like to post every Saturday, and you'll see me post another, maybe once or twice throughout the week. But every Saturday I like to post. And what I like to post is stuff like this. No, not the pool, but things like this. Okay. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Now you look at it, 7 likes. My mom was one of them. Arline Hein Hepting Schroeder. She was one of them. 7 likes. You know why there was only 7 likes? Lou, who's on here tonight, was one of the likes. Was because I didn't do what you must do in order to create the likes, which actually creates your post on your wall go out to more of your friends. And you know what that is? Is commenting and like on your friends' posts. So before you make a post in Facebook, you must go on your wall, which is this guy right here. Okay. Go on your wall and make a post to somebody like Lisa Kidda, who has been a friend of mine for years. Great networker, great trainer, the queen of thinking big. And what I would do is, hi, hubby. My hubby is the best. I was fighting a summer cold, and thanks to grandbaby number 1. And so, Seymour. The other thing, too, is you must read the post. Now, you're probably going, oh, man, Jer, I don't have the time. This takes 20, 30 minutes, guys. 20, 30 minutes before you make your post. Okay? So you read it, you open it. Do you have to read it? No, open it. Facebook wants you to see it. They know how much time it takes a person to read a sentence. They have algorithms for that. Okay? So it's important to take the time. I've done it. I've read it. I liked it. And I'll say, man, what a guy. Right? You're so lucky. I should have taken typing in high school. Okay. Man, what a guy. You're so lucky. So I posted more than 5 words. Boom, I'm in the algorithm. So guess what? When I post, it's going to go to her wall. She's going to see it in her news feed. Not wall, but in her news feed, okay? You're going to see it. This is all that you have to do, okay? And you just keep scrolling down. Do I have to go, to the next one? There's an incredible trainer, Fraser Brooks. Do I have to go to the next one? No, those aren't friends. Here's Aries. He's in the Philippines. Do I have to make comment of his? No. I can just go, oh, this is really cool. This is really nice. Yeah, look at this. Oh, that's nice. What is this? Okay, Kejo and Mayo, buddy of mine. Wow, looks really nice. Derek Torn, maybe I'll post on his. I like, bang, and then I fill it in and I post, right? Just keep scrolling down. Or if you want to refresh the page, right, you just have to go up and refresh the page on your browser, and there it is. Now you got my buddy Darren Little on the West Coast, and I could, successful people continue to invest in themselves. Broke people think it's either a scam or it's too expensive. Great stuff, Great stuff, Darren. Great stuff. You always post good content. Okay, so I did that. Now what happens is when I post mine in 30 minutes, guess what? It's going to fall on his newsfeed. Will it be at the top? No, maybe not. Will it be at the bottom? No, maybe not. But it all depends on your relationshiping with them. So did I do more than 5 words? Yes, I did. Oh, the more you post, the more Facebook likes you. Okay? The more you post, the more Facebook likes you. And these are key things that you must do, guys. Okay? Every single time before you post. Now, another thing that's very important, right, is birthdays. So you see here, you always will see that. Now, if you're on a PC, it's different. On a Mac, whatever, you're going to see this on your news feed. But if you're on a phone, it's a little bit different. Okay, you have to find it right on your phone to be able to actually see these birthdays. So it's very important to actually message somebody on their birthday, because guess what? There's 7 people there. Okay, and what I could do is, and I didn't message these guys today because I knew I was going to be doing this training, and Heidi Smith Legault lives right across the street. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to post something like, happy birthday. Hope. Well, I would have normally put something like, hope you have an amazing day, and I hope it's as amazing as you. Something like that. But I'm going to put, hope your day was amazing. That's all I'm going to put. Okay. Now, what can I do? I can copy that. Oh, I got to fix that birthday. There we go. So I can copy this, right? I can hit Control C, or I can right click and copy it. And then I could paste it after I hit enter and send Audra a message, right? Then I can paste it in there. And I can send George the message. I can do the same thing to Kate Reed. I can do the same thing to Dan, and God rest his soul, I'm not sure if Dan is still alive. And then Heidi across the street. I can do that, right? And Kimberly Davis, I can send her a message. Look at that. We've been talking. Okay, so I could send her a message. And then I can also send Jay a message. Oops. Working off of a couple of different computers here, guys. Not computers, but screens. And then Jen Bell. Right? Oh, I'm on the wrong computer again. Over here. There. So now I've just sent more than 5 words to 7 people. Okay. And I know birthday. So the whole idea behind the Facebook and its algorithms is that you really must spend the time, half an hour a day, 30 minutes. What's that? What's 30 minutes a day if you're going to post every day? What's 30 minutes 3 times a week? Think about that. Okay. Now, this is a basic training that I wanted to share with you. I've got so much to share on Facebook. Like, for instance, Paul, how would you like to be able to find out? Paul, I'm just going to ask Paul McGregor. Paul, what city are you from? Just curious. Or anybody, Joe, where Greg Wilson or Joe Mino, where are you guys from? What city are you in? Are you guys still with me? I don't see any comments in the on the live stream. Okay, Paul's in the UK. Pat's in Winnipeg, Chapel Hill. Okay, Pat, Winnipeg. Okay. Now, what's really cool is, how would you like to find people in Winnipeg to work with? How would you like to find people in network marketing in Winnipeg? How would you like to find people, Larry, in Fort Lauderdale that are interested in network marketing? How would you like to find somebody, Wayne, in Phoenix that has a background in network marketing or affiliate marketing or sales? How would you like to find somebody in Boston, Barry? That's my buddy Barry on here from Boston, that are in the network marketing arena. These are some of the things that I'm going to teach you. But today, what I wanted to do was I wanted to go through these specifics, These simple little things that you can do every day. Okay, little baby steps every single day. Remember, this is about relationshiping, friendshipping, and not bullshipping anybody. Okay, very, very important. So, Karina, New York State, man, we could share and I could show you how to find people all over New York State that are in network marketing, affiliate marketing, crypto, whatever you want, whatever you're looking for to be able to have a conversation with. Got backup? Hey, there's nobody out there in New York State yet that's in Got Backup, perhaps. And we're going to share a way to find those people that will be of interest. People that like computers, people that like to take pictures, people that like to do video. How would you like to find somebody in Vegas, Regeneration Zone, that is very, 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 much into photography? They got to save their pictures someplace, right? Why not to the Got Backup cloud? So I'm going to show you how to do this stuff on Thursday nights. Now, we're not just going to talk about Facebook. We're going to talk about internet marketing. We're going to talk about how to talk to people effectively, how to approach people effectively. Okay. So when I say that, you want to post, here's the key. Okay. Look at my Facebook wall. So again, I posted this on Saturday. I said, hey, we were just out there, just grabbed the phone, took a picture of our food, posted it. Social proof that we are real people. We care about you guys. We want people to see us. We want people to engage with us. Okay. Now, did I do anything before that? Yeah, actually, I was standing in the back corner and I was commenting on people's feeds because I knew I wanted to take that picture and I knew I wanted to post it. Okay. So what I did was I went onto it. I went on my news feed. I started commenting on people's and boom, posted it and 77 likes. Okay. It is a free directory. It is, Bruce. It is. But you have to do it effectively and you have to do it the right way. Otherwise, you're going to be put in Facebook jail. Let's just have a show of hands here, guys. Who's ever been in Facebook jail? I've never been. Okay. Because I learned this. I wanted to learn Facebook a long time ago, how to do it effectively. Has anybody ever been in Facebook jail where you couldn't log in or you couldn't send anybody a message in Facebook Messenger? Yeah, Paul, you mentioned it, right? Keith, there you go. Okay. It happens a lot because we don't do things ethically or the way Facebook wants us to. Okay. Yeah, we have to conform to Facebook and that's cool. But what I want you to understand is that I'm going to teach you how to do it properly so you don't make those mistakes. Okay. Sound fair? Oh, McMichael. Hey, Mr. Livich, how are you, man? Haven't talked to him in a long time. Good to see you on here. And I'm gonna continue to do these trainings, guys, every Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so that we can actually get people on the West Coast because it's 6 p.m. there. If we do 8 o'clock, it's 5. People are getting home maybe from work, and it's tough. And I may also, I talked to Joel. I may do a longer one, on a weekend where we could spend some really good time together and go over, effective approaches, how you could talk to people effectively. Because guess what? With the internet, you can use one of these now, right? You have one of these. So you could use one of these and you could talk over Facebook. Microphones are there. It's free. We've got WhatsApp. We've got Instagram. We've got, Telegram. There's so many ways for us to communicate with people, but you have to do it the right way. And you got to find people that are interested in what you got, right? So here's what I want you guys to do. Okay. If you're not connected on Facebook with Joel Therien, send him a friend request. Okay. He's probably going to, if he's listening in, he's probably going to go, oh my God, don't do this. Send him a friend request. And what I want you to do is I want you to start practicing this method. Okay. So here's how it works. You get on Facebook, you go to your newsfeed, and you look at your newsfeed. There's my buddy Nick Hetcher. Happy 40th anniversary. Wow. 268 likes. I love it. Right. Congrats. So awesome. You guys look great together. Love you, man. I found out that that's masculine. It's okay for us to do that. If we say love ya or love you, we have to, end it with man. Okay. We have to end it in man. Okay. So post after you hit your newsfeed. I want you guys to go out there on your newsfeed, read the comments that the person made that's your friend, like Instant Matt Morris. If it says sponsored, don't worry about that. You can like it, sure. Okay. But what I want you to say, here's Niagara Falls, guys, the Horseshoe Falls, Canada. Here's Jill down south. She posted this 3 days ago. She's a friend. So I would actually go in here and I'd fill in the comment, like it. 340 likes she has. Boom. Like it. Okay. Now, you want to do that to at least 20 people. Okay. At least 20 people. And then post on your Facebook wall. Watch what happens, guys. Okay. Watch what happens. Now, the other important thing is when a person likes and comments on your post, you better reply to them and say, hey, thanks so much for that. I really appreciate you seeing me. Or, hey, thanks. It's been a while. I haven't talked to you. Maybe we could chat privately in Facebook Messenger. Now, another key, these are important to understand, is the last person that liked and commented, don't reply. Only reply to the previous ones, okay, in that same day, within 24 hours, okay, or as soon as you can, but don't reply to the last one. So if 3 people liked your post in, let's say, 2 hours after you posted it, what you must do is reply to those first 2, not the third. Leave the third one out. 4th one comes in, reply to the third. 5th one comes in, reply to the 4th. And keep doing that over the next 24 hours. And what happens is your algorithms start going up because now you're communicating. Now you're relationshiping. Now you're connecting with people on what Facebook doesn't want or like is somebody just posting and posting. I'm posting. I'm posting. I'm posting. I'm posting. Hey, I'm posting. Hey, hello, over here. Look at me. I'm posting. They don't care about that. They care about you relationshiping with other people, friendshipping with other people. Okay. That's the key to the algorithm. So if you're going to post, pick a day, make it consistent. Like I do it every Saturday, right? And then a couple times throughout the week. But every Saturday, for sure, I make the commitment to post. Okay. So make the commitment. If you're going to do three times a week, great. Do 3 times a week, but make that commitment and stick to it. Okay. 20 people minimum, like, respond, comment. Do those 20, take you 20 minutes, right? Do those 20 and then post on your wall. Okay. Watch what's going to happen over the next week. Watch what's going to happen. All right, guys, we've been almost 40 minutes. I don't want to take up any more time. I want to see if there's any questions. If there's any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them real quick here. But just remember, okay? Post. Now, the other thing that I want to mention is you could post whatever you want. Picture your dog. Look at, here's me in my vehicle. It's not about perfect. It's about effort. I got one of those little guys made up of me. That's me, just a little guy, big head. But you want to be able to have social this, social that, pictures of your family, maybe you out by the pool, right? Kind of like this picture here showing everybody, hey, man, we're getting ready for the summertime. Can't wait. Exciting, right? Now, all of these people, 76 people, 38 comments, all of these people have given me the okay to actually reply back to them and say, hey, how's it going, Tony Ejim? Right? He's the gentleman who got Sherry and I to join his network marketing business back in 1992. Spent 3 years working with him, right? 3 years working with him. And there's Jen Bell. It was. Thanks so much. Little heart for her. So yeah, make sure you do the proper things. Make sure you don't overdo it. Okay. And make sure that you're replying in those orders that I shared with you. Leave that last comment on your wall. Leave it until somebody else comments, then reply to that one. Okay. Because the algorithm is important if you leave that last one open. All right. And post, motivational stuff if you want, like I do, stuff like this, stuff like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the background with me. I do a lot of graphical stuff. I like that stuff. But then you want to post, there's my birthday, there's my buddy Ernie. He's part of Got Back Up, never give up, period. And then here's another post that I posted. And I said, I can't wait to try these bad boys, these 6 spices that we bought for barbecue season. Okay. Give it a try and watch what happens over the course of the next week. I'll see you back here on Thursday of next week. I'm so excited to do these with you guys and share with you some more information. I'm going to show you next week how to go fishing and find those people, okay? Regeneration Zone in Las Vegas, right? Lou in Florida. Paul in the UK. I'm going to show you how to find these people and connect with these people so that you can build relationships outside of your city or inside of your city. All right? Make sense? And the other cool thing is, don't go out there posting and, blah, all this verbal diarrhea on people and start, don't do it. Don't post on your wall. Hey, you got backup yet? Do you have backup? Hey, you got backup? Hey, I'm over here. Look, I got backup. Don't do that kind of stuff. Okay. Be social, relationship and friendship with people. The Got Backup, the sharing of the product, sharing of this awesome freaking opportunity is done in the back, replying to messages, Facebook Messenger, on Telegram, on WhatsApp. Okay. Not on your wall. Okay. People frown on that when you see people posting their network marketing company all in big, bold letters and stuff. Don't do it. Be professional, relationship, friendship, and don't bullshit anybody. Okay. Hope you guys got some information from this. Oh, man, let's make this thing huge. You focus, you're going to win. Now, the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys before we close this out, give me a second here to find it. I want to read this to you guys, okay? I want to read this to you because it really sums up the 3 years for me when Sherry and I first started in network marketing. Did I have a great job? Hey, man, I don't know, how old was I? 20, 27, 28 at the time when I met Sherry. I'm 58 now, so let me close this out. Let me remove that. So I'm 58 now, and when Sherry and I met, I believe I was 27 years old when Sherry and I met. So that was so exciting. But 3 years, guys, of trying to build a business that, man, was so tough and so hard. I mean, there was too many technical things and too many things I had to try to explain. With this, it's just, hey, you want 6 terabytes of backup for $97 a month? Here you go, right? Here you go. Let me show you what I got. And with the phone now and being able to share the video and I mean, man, it's such a no-brainer. But I wanted to leave you with this, okay? It's a great poem. It's been around for a very long time, and I adjusted some of the words. So the title of this poem is Don't Quit. You see, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when you care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is weird with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure could have turned it about when they might have won had they stuck it out. Don't give up, even though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is just failure turned inside out, the silver tint of those clouds of doubt. And you'll never tell just how close you are because it may be near when it seems so far. So stick to God backup when you're hardest hit, because it's when those things seem worst that you must not quit. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday. I'll be in watching the wonderful weekly cutoff call. All right. And we'll be back at this with some more training on Facebook on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have yourselves a great night, guys. Thanks for being here.